All right, we're back with another really cool book about bats. So this is a nonfiction book. That means that it's real, okay? So it's real things that happen about bats. It's real information about bats. If it were fiction, that means that it's fake. It's just a story. But this is a nonfiction book. That means that everything that we're going to read is real, okay? So the name of this book, the title is called Bats. Whenever you open the book, you have what you call a table of contents. I want you to say that with me. Say table of contents. And what that is it whatever you want to read about. So say we want to read about what's a bat. It tells you what page you can find that information on. Or if I wanted to read about baby bats, it tells me that I can go to page 22 to read about baby bats. Okay, so the table of contents tells you where you can find information in the book. Well, today we're going to read about what's a bat. We're also going to read about night flight. Okay, so how animals are nocturnal. And then we're also going to read about bat bodies and a little bit about echolocation. Okay, so what's a bat? That's where we're going to start. It's found on page 4. So I'm on page 3. So I'm going to turn, and now page 4. What's a bat? It says, I sleep by day, I fly by night. I have no feathers to aid in my flight. What am I? I'm a bat. A bat is a mammal. Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have hair, and are warm-blooded. Humans, dogs, and whales are all mammals, but bats have a special ability. They can fly. So right there you have a picture of a bat hanging upside down. Okay, so I read what's a bat. We know what a bat is. So let's go back. I told you we were also going to read about night flight. Okay, so here we have night flight. It says it's found on page 10. Okay, so here's page 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Night flight. Did you know that while you're fast asleep, bats are busy filling their bellies? Bats are nocturnal, meaning they're active at night or they're awake at night. This way of life has many advantages for a bat. Insect-eating bats often feast on bugs that come out after dark. Pollen and nectar-eating bats might feed on plants that only open up at night. Nectar is a sweet liquid made by flowers. Right? So a bat comes out at night to eat. Why do you think they come out at night to eat? Well, if you think about it, most bats eat bugs. And if you also think about it, a lot of times most bugs come out at night, like mosquitoes and moths, different little insects like that, or beetles, things like that. They come out at nighttime. You see a lot more insects at night than you do during the day. And so bats eat insects, and so it's best for them to come out at night so that they can have more to eat. Okay, so we read about night flight. Now let's go back to our table of contents. I told you we were also going to read about bat bodies. So bat bodies is found on page 12. So I'm going to go to page 12. Here's page 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? Bat bodies. Scientists call bats Chiroptera, a Greek name that means hand wing. That's because bats have 4 fingers and a thumb just like us. So hold up your hands. Okay, bats have 4 fingers just like we do and they have a thumb, just like we do. A thin layer of skin connects the fingers, and this forms a wing. Bats also have a sensitive nose and big ears. Their big ears help some bats see with sound. In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up tiny insects with ease. No flashlight required. How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until it hits an object. Then it bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object's size and how far away it is. This is called echolocation. So they use that echo, and they make that loud screaming sound, and it travels until it hits something that they're wanting to eat. And then it marks the spot where that insect is, and then it comes back to the bat. And when the echo comes back to the bat, it tells them how big the insect is, and it tells them how far away it is. That is really cool. So bats are pretty cool animals. They are the only mammals that can fly. They use echolocation, which is really cool. I wish I could use echolocation. And they hang upside down. They stay awake at night. There's some really special things about bats. So I hope you're ready to continue learning about bats because we're going to come back later with some more really neat information.